Hey, so today's video might be a little bit unhinged. Okay, I'm gonna talk about a lot of things that I've been thinking about lately because I've been seeing it everywhere and I literally just can't avoid it. I can't I can't get rid of it. So might as well talk about it too. Might as well add to it, you know? I think we as a society have become obsessed with our appearance, our self-development and growth pretty much. And I don't typically believe that that's a bad thing, like the self growth and improvement part, but I think the appearance part is what got me first, is what I noticed first. And I think it's crazy. I think, like, what have we come to? Does that sound weird or insensitive? Like, oh, what, this is who we are. Like, we care so much about looks. And it's crazy because back when I had like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, people were always saying, be kind to others, or, you know, love people no matter what, or I don't, they wouldn't say stuff like that. I forgot what they would say, but basically like, don't be a fucking asshole. Be nice to people. But then when there was a video of somebody a little bit heavier, and they'd be like, oh my God, I ran straight to the comments. Oh, wow. Someone who's gonna tell her, or like, it's crazy that the same people preaching kindness are the same people bringing people down. And those same people are us. We are society. A lot of videos that I've been seeing on my feed recently here on YouTube are about how to level up, how to become a high value woman, how to radiate feminine energy, how to manipulate people to like you, how to make everybody like you, and I think we've strayed away from self-improvement, and it's pretty much just like, it's become toxic. I think that's the best way that I can put it. I think that's a really good way for me to put it, actually. I don't think it's healthy for us to want to be better than everybody else. And I know no creators are saying, oh, you need to be better than everybody else. You just need to be better than the person you were yesterday. But deep down, I don't believe that that translates very well. And I do think people want to be better than everybody else. And I know I can speak for myself. I know that's happened to me, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm ashamed that it happened, but I'm not ashamed to admit it. I think maybe we're so insecure about ourselves, not because people are actually judging us, but because we judge people. And if we judge people, the more we feel like they judge us. So that's pretty crazy. I've noticed that when I judge people less, I don't know, I feel less judged and I feel more comfortable. I feel more confident, you know. Comfort leads to confidence. You know, you don't feel like you need to hide yourself. A lot of these videos say like, oh, stop hiding yourself. Be who you really want to be. But I think doing that is really hard when you're also talking shit on people who wear sweatpants and sweatshirts and wear, I don't know, clothes that aren't necessarily deemed feminine. I think I've strayed from the original point, but stay with me. Just stay with me, because I have so many points to make. But yeah, and I think a lot of the videos that I've seen, because I was searching out this type of content. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like actively searching for this because I was like, I had an open mind. I have an open mind, okay? I liked this type of content, and I wanted to be like that. And then after seeing so many, I realized that maybe this isn't what I thought it was. Maybe I don't like the message that they're sending after all, because I don't dress classy. And a lot of these videos suggest that you wear classy things in order to attract a high value man. But like, what, okay, first of all, what if somebody's like lesbian? What if somebody does not? I don't like how all of this is like aimed towards men. Like, it's still involving men. And I think in this one video I saw, it's because like, oh, like a woman needs a man, or like yin and yang, which I don't think correlate. I think it was Simone Simmons here on YouTube saying that yin and yang doesn't really mean that. And I was like, oh shit. See, I didn't know that. You know, you guys can disagree with me. You guys can think of different things that I am. So in no way am I trying to say that I'm right and that you guys are all fools, or I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe, hey, Life is a game, whether you want to play it or not. And so this is how to do it. This is how to do it. You dress classy, you get better hobbies, you get better friends, you ditch the friends who were there for you. Who cares if they were there for you? You know, if they're broke, if they don't got their money up, don't be friends with them. It's just like, dude, I think we aren't displaying humanity the way that we should be. And I know that we have never, as a society in history, been connected or, you know, united, if that makes sense. But I feel like we've really gotten off the tracks here. I mean, hey, don't, like, choose your friends wisely, not if they're, like, don't choose them if they're loyal or whatever. Make sure they've got something that they can do for you. It kind of makes it seem like everybody you meet is just a transaction. Every friendship, every relationship you have with people is transactional. And you shouldn't be nice to people just because of, you know, what they might be one day, what they might give to you one day. I think you should just love people because people can be good sometimes when they're not, you know, in survival mode, or when they're not in, what is it called? Not needing to be perfect all the time. You know, like, you can make mistakes. Like, you're allowed to make mistakes, and your mistakes don't define you. And it's never that fucking serious. That's pretty much it. I think I can sum up this entire fucking video with, it's never that serious. Wear the clothes you want. Be friends with the people you want to be friends with. Chase your dreams, okay? Chasing things is not a masculine trait. Just do it. Don't worry about things being masculine or feminine, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. I feel like a lot of these videos, you know, I think they're very kind in the sense that these creators believe that they're saving us from, you know, suffering, heartbreak, stuff like that, and I appreciate that. But there's nothing wrong with heartbreak and suffering, and I know that's a really bad way to put it, but I think either way, if you take that path or not, you will suffer and you will be heartbroken, and I think it just makes us robotic. I think all of this is very robotic, and I think if everybody followed this advice, which I know not everybody will, so this is kind of like a fallacy. I know this is one of those fallacies, I don't even know. We shouldn't be afraid to live. We shouldn't be calculating our every move. I think we're thinking too deeply into it, and we're forgetting to just live. You don't need to find your purpose. You don't need to have it all figured out, because even if you try to figure it all out, you still won't. You still won't have it all figured out, because life likes to do that, and you can't predict what will happen, and you can't predict what men will do, even if you manipulate them, or not even just men, but like people in general. I don't want to make this seem like, I think we need to be a lot more gentle with ourselves and with others, and I think by doing that, other people will see that and want to follow through too. You know, one thing that I do like about this easily influenced world, I'm easily influenced so much. Like, I don't even want to tell you how easily influenced I am, but part of the perks of being easily influenced as a society is it just takes one person to do something good, and everybody else will want to do that too. And at first it might just be because they want to follow everybody else's stuff, but I think afterwards people will realize that, hey, this isn't so bad and my life's improved too. And I don't understand why we can't all just live in peace. I know it's a very naive way to think, but I'm aware. I'm aware it's naive, and I'm aware that I'm asking for a lot. Basically what I'm trying to say is, in case you haven't seen any videos in the past 5 years telling you to be yourself, take it from this one. Be yourself. Take it from me, okay? I'm telling you to be yourself, okay? So run along now and do that. No, but seriously, you don't have to change. Don't listen to anybody telling you to change and promising you a life that will be better, filled with less regret. Just be yourself and do what you want, and everything else will fall right into your lap. I swear. Stop listening to people. Listen to me though. No, but currently in the world, there is nobody else who is just like you. So be yourself. Be you. Okay? I'm not trying to sound like Frank Ocean's grandma, okay? But seriously, be yourself. it's so cool and unique, and I think it'd be a waste of a cool person for you to go follow somebody else's ideas. Take somebody else's advice and you turn into them.